Hey, I'm Charlie Thompson, and welcome to Geography 301 Physical Geography Lab. I've made a quick video, well, I hope it's going to be quick, about everything you're going to need to know for this semester. So I wanted to let you know how Canvas works, how the course is set up on Canvas. I wanted to let you know how the semester is going to go, and I wanted to let you know how the first week is going to go. So this is me. I'm Charlie Thompson. This is my email, tomsec@arc.losrios.edu. You can call me. You can text me 530-848-1244. We will have student lounge hours scheduled Tuesday from 4 to 5:30, Wednesday and Thursday noon to 1:30, Friday from 10 to 11:30. These times are optional. They are not required. You do not need to come. If you can't make these times and you have questions, you can call me, you can text me, and I can try to answer your questions that way. We can set up a Zoom call. I am happy to set up a Zoom call pretty much anytime, day or night. So that's me. If you have issues with Canvas, there's the help button for Canvas. Modules is probably the link that you're going to use the most. Every week is going to have its own module. And that's going to be a self-contained set of pages and assignments and information. It's pretty good. So let's just do the easy thing. Click on Start Here. So that takes you to a link to this video. I'm Charlie Thompson. Here's the way the semester is going to go. I will drop new materials for the week on Sunday. You'll have assignments due on Wednesday. You'll have a short intro quiz and a discussion post. You'll have more assignments due Sunday. A lab assignment is going to be due Sunday, and also your follow-up discussion post on somebody else's post. If you have questions on the materials or anything, come to the Zoom sessions and ask me, send me an email, send me a text, give me a call, whatever works for you. I highly recommend watching this video. I'm chuckling because since this is hosted by YouTube, YouTube will tell you how many people have watched a video. And I made an intro video that told everybody everything they needed to know about the class, how to find help, how to find the assignments, what the grading policies were. And after a couple of years, I realized 3 students had watched it. So I can't emphasize how important the videos are. In this class, since we're not in class together, the videos will take you through step by step how to do the assignments. If you don't watch the videos, you're going to struggle. So if you haven't used Canvas, the help links on the left. Your first assignment is going to be about the syllabus. You've got a syllabus quiz. You've got a math quiz. The first thing you need to do is take the syllabus quiz. I've also included the syllabus as a Google Doc if you just wanted to read through the whole thing. And then on the first page, I'm letting you know, here's what's due the first week. It looks like a lot. It's not that bad. The syllabus quiz is 7 questions about the syllabus, and you can do it until you get it right. A brief about you, and the most important thing about the about you is who's your physical geography lecture instructor. You need to be enrolled this semester, or you have to have already taken Geography 300 in order to be enrolled in Geography 301. You can't take 301 first. You can take 300 this semester, or you could have taken 300 last semester and take 301 this semester, but you absolutely have to have already had 300 or be currently enrolled in Geography 300 this semester to be in this class. So one of the questions is, hey, who's your instructor? You have a math quiz due Wednesday the 19th. That's important. We do a lot of math, not hard math. We just do math. There's the PreLab quiz due Wednesday. Your discussion post is due Wednesday. Your lab activity and your response post, both of those are due Sunday the 23rd. And for these modules, you need to start with the first page and click through each page to unlock the next page. You can't just look at the first page and then try to jump to the lab assignment. You've got to click through each page or else it won't let you see the next one. So leads you into the syllabus. Again, here's a link to the Google Doc for the syllabus. The course description, there's me. Here's how to get in touch with me again. And if you click through, it'll take you through everything you need to know about the syllabus. Student learning outcomes. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to learn to read, analyze, and interpret topographic maps, collect and analyze basic geographic data, analyze and interpret data, compare, contrast geographic data, apply basic physical geographic principles. Yeah, the whole point of this class is to help you better understand and provide examples of what you're doing in your physical geography lecture class. These are going to be more examples and hands-on assignments to try to emphasize the ideas, the principles, with applied examples of those principles. Oh, with this class, we're trying to bring physical geography alive. Yeah, I don't know. DSPS, if you have a DSPS note, please send it to me, forward the documents to me. If you think you could benefit from the services that DSPS provides, please contact them. Another, here I am again. Here's how to get in touch with me, what to expect. I will respond as soon as possible. Course policies, yeah, attendance. You need to do the syllabus quiz, the discussion post, and the Lab 1 pre-quiz by Wednesday. If you don't, I will drop you. I'll probably send you an email first, but really participation is through submitting assignments. That's your attendance. Submitting the assignments is your attendance. If you do not do those, if you don't do the syllabus quiz, the discussion post, the first quiz, I will assume that you're not actively participating in the class the first week, and I'll drop you. So if there's something going on the first week, it would behoove you to let me know as soon as possible what's going on. Late work, just turn it in this online course. Yeah, just turn it in. Don't worry about it. I'm not taking off points for late materials. Exams, if you miss the midterm, if you miss the final, makeups are given finals work. Makeups are given finals week. So for the exams, the midterm and the final exam, makeups are given finals week. Otherwise, just get it in as soon as possible. If you don't, I'm not going to take off more points because you're already falling behind. And every week, new material drops. And if you find yourself getting behind, it's going to be difficult to catch up. I don't need to take more points off and hurt your grade. My job is to help you understand geography, not to punish you or to create hard assignments or some crazy idea like that. Extra credit. There are three, it says two, there's three things you can do for extra credit. You can sign up for the Science Success Center. It's a half-unit course. You can sign up for reading across the disciplines. You can do either of those. I'll give you extra credit for that. And also, I give 5 points extra credit for the first student to let me know about errors in the material. Find bugs, earned points. The 5 points are to encourage you to be the first one. That way I can fix it and other students won't have that problem. Student expectations, cheating and plagiarism. I expect you to submit your own work, not someone else's work. If you have questions on cheating or plagiarism, read this through or ask me or ask your counselor. Course materials, there's no textbook. Everything is online. That's convenient. Technology, you absolutely positively need to use the Google Chrome browser. We will be using Google Earth as part of your assignments. Google Earth works in Chrome. Google Earth doesn't work so well in Safari. For the labs themselves, you need to use Google Chrome browser to do the assignment. Safari doesn't display images sometimes. So you absolutely positively are going to need to use the Google Chrome browser. Here again, how to get help from Canvas. Class discussions. Every week you will have a discussion post based on the assignment. And also, so you're supposed to make a post about the assignment and then later in the week respond to somebody else's post. I think this is really important because since we're all working online individually, you can feel like you're the only person in the world who's having a problem with this. And part of the point of the class discussions is to allow you an opportunity to support each other, to feel that you're not the only one everybody's having problems with this. Oh my God, the stability exercise is driving me crazy. So for those discussion posts, I'm going to ask that you talk about what maybe was challenging to you and then what you did to overcome that challenge. What finally worked? What allowed you to succeed in doing whatever it is that you were doing? Student support highlights. If you have questions about financial aid, your grades, registering for classes, disability services, student services, the tutorial center, technical support, the Veterans Resource Center, withdrawals, more information. This is just general ARC information. Library resources. And then the syllabus quiz. After you pass the syllabus quiz, it unlocks the rest of the materials. You don't get to see anything else until you pass the syllabus quiz. It's 7 questions. It's all multiple choice. It should be pretty straightforward. Yeah, and I used to think a quiz on the syllabus was silly, but I've had enough experiences during the pandemic with students just absolutely not having any idea where to read the syllabus or to find answers to their questions. I'm giving you a quiz. I'm giving you points for it. If I'm asking you to do something, I'm always giving you points for it. I will not waste your time. I will not give you busy work. I will not give you a single question beyond what I think is what's absolutely necessary for you to understand the topic. It's kind of like a difficult compromise to find. You need to do problems so many times until you actually understand them and can do them. And so you want to give students enough chances to learn the material without giving them so many chances that it's overwhelming, or so many problems that it's just busy work and overwhelming. That's never my goal. Never, never, never. Syllabus quiz. There's a brief survey about you. And if you're in my Geography 300 class, the only question I want to know is, who is your Geography 300 instructor? You can leave the rest blank if you're in my Geography 300 class. If not, I'd love to find out about you and find out what's interesting, why you're taking the class. Next up, the math quiz. Most of the math we'll do is just addition, subtraction, multiplication, division, occasionally basic algebra. After you get done with that, don't look at that. Yeah, here's a link to common conversions. I've included a glossary of key terms for geography. There are an extraordinary amount of new words in geography, words you've never heard before, words that you don't know the meanings of. I will try to introduce those and give you support. You can download the glossary. It's a PDF if you want to look at it that way. Maybe it'll load. There you go. So there's a physical geography glossary. I also included National Geographic's online glossary of geographic terms. I also included, it's not really super relevant for this class, but how to read a textbook. If you're in my 300 class, you probably already watched the similar video in which I say, I didn't find out till I was in grad school how to read a textbook. And when I found out that there were there's a right way, a better way to read a textbook, I was furious. I thought, this should be like the first class that everybody takes when they get to college is, here's how to be a student. Here's how to take notes. Here's how to read a textbook. I hope if you've got a class where you've got a textbook, I hope you read this. I found it super useful when I was in grad school. It really, 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 really increased the efficiency of the time that I spent reading the textbook. Once I realized you read the title, flip through, look at the headings, read the summary at the end of the chapter first, and then go back and read the chapter. So the SQ4R idea for reading a textbook, take a look at that. And then there's the first lab. So the first lab is all about latitude and longitude. For each lab, I will have a Start Here page that introduces the basic topic. I tell you what the key concepts are. Here's what you're supposed to learn. I let you know what the assignments are. There's a pre-lab quiz, a discussion post, and a lab activity. And for the modules, you need to start with the first page in the module and click through each page to unlock the next page. You can't just jump to the pre-quiz or the lab activity. You actually have to look at all the pages. And I did that because students, I thought, were missing things like the how-to videos. And you can tell every semester I realized, yeah, there's still people who at the end of the class are saying, oh, I wish I had known at the beginning how important the videos are. So I started putting it in bold, and now I'm highlighting it. So These are the videos in which I go over like the concepts, the background information about what we're going over, since not all of the students, not all of you are in my lecture class. So I don't know when you're learning things. You might not have had it yet. You might have had it a couple of years ago because you could have taken the class previously and now you could have taken lecture previously and now you're taking the lab. So some of the videos go over the concept and then the rest of them go over step by step how to do the lab. Like, oh, if you're trying to figure out what time it is here, here's how to use the time zones to find the time. If you're trying to find longitude or latitude of a location, here's how to do that. So the videos are incredibly important. That's where I go over step by step how to do the lab. Next up is written information. This is the equivalent of like the textbook. This is the information that would be in a lab textbook. Read this through. I've tried to make it as brief as possible while still covering everything that I think is important. So latitude and parallels, longitude and meridians, Earth's geographic grid, the antipodes, time zones, the international dateline. So there is some more context. Not necessarily will tell you how to do the lab, but this is all information that you need to know before you can do the lab. There is a PreLab quiz. It is designed to be basic and cover the big concepts, the big, obvious, important concepts to make sure that you've got the basic idea before you move on. I'm trying to give you as many tools to help you succeed as possible. This, you can do it twice. It'll keep your highest score. There's no time limit. Here's the first discussion post. Tell me about the idea or concept that you found most difficult and what you did to help you through it. And then, so you're supposed to post it by Wednesday and then respond to somebody else's post by Sunday at midnight. And then there's the lab activity. And this is where most of the points in this class are going to come from, is from the lab activity. It's longer. You can also do this twice. The correct answers are shown after you do it the second time. And that's pretty much it for the first, that's it for the first week. And second week, we'll start with Lab 2 on Earth-Sun relationships and day length. So that's it for the class Canvas webpage. That's how to get in touch with me. That's how the semester is going to go. Every week, you'll have lab assignments. You'll have pre-quiz. You'll have a discussion post. You'll have the actual lab activity itself. We'll have a midterm. We'll have a final exam. If you have questions on anything, please let me know, and I hope you enjoy Geography Lab this semester.